November 16th, 2019. Probably about 12:20, 12:30 a.m. Got the moon at 89%. And very clear out tonight. I was able to do my skyline perfectly the first time. We are going to have slight drift when I start to move, but I should be able to correct it. The equipment I'm using is a Celestron Nexstar 8SE with an LG Aristo 3 16 megapixel smartphone camera. Then I also have a 24mm to 8mm zoom eyepiece by Celestron. Two of the main craters you can see right now that look like the starburst, or like they've exploded and there's stuff going away from them. The larger one is going to be Copernicus, and then the smaller one to the south will be Kepler. We're going to go check those out, and then we'll move over to Aristarchus crater. But let's go in a little bit. Whoa. Jumped a little bit there, and we'll get those in center. So the one coming into center now is Kepler. Directly to the east or to the right, right side of the screen, that's Aristarchus. Oh, it's a very, very unique spot. Super unique, man. And we'll go do some extra zooms in and stuff. Just want to get those both kind of in frame here. Kind of move over to here, and let's see. Guys, I'm tired. I have a feeling I might be getting these two confused. When you don't view the moon for a couple of weeks, but like one time, I'm not gonna lie to you, you start to forget things. But let's just take a look at everything. This is I'm pretty sure this has gotta be Kepler. And you can see it's just beautiful. Very, very beautiful. So since we're already here, let's center that up just a little bit. Let's do very minor adjustments. And let's go in with the eyepiece. We probably will have to refocus just a little bit. If I can find the focus now. My screen is cracked, so I'm doing the best I can. We'll move down to Copernicus. Coming in on the south there. Come on, you can do it. There, I think we're gonna get it there. Let me see if looks pretty decent from what I can tell. Give me a picture of that real quick. Absolutely beautiful. And here just momentarily we'll move over to Aristarchus. I'll go in closer and then I'm going to leave it there for a minute. I got to run back in the house. So let's go and take a look over at Aristarchus directly to the east, and this will be all the directions that I'm saying. This is a mirrored image. The left and right are switched because of my star diagonal, but that's okay. Let me see how that looks there. I'm trying to get this centered up for you guys to where it's going to stay. Alright, let me try to refocus very slightly. Cool, I'll be right back. Aristarchus crater. Okay, I'm back. Let's go in for a little bit closer view. Actually, that's everything I got. You can see there's some really wild looking stuff around that area. So let's go ahead and zoom back out some. Come on, don't shake on me now. Alright, let's move on. We'll zoom out all the way on the eyepiece. And we'll stay full zoom on the phone. Let's move our way this direction. We'll just do a real nice slow drift. Well, it's going to be small movements, so I can't get a drift. And that's alright. Let's go up and just slowly check out some of these areas. Beautiful. Let's take a look at the edges, and you can see there's just, I mean, guys, there's like no atmospherics. Very, very little atmospherics anyway. I mean, this is just easily the clearest or the second clearest I've ever seen the moon. Let's get a little bit more zoom. Not to where we get the color change. Let's continue our journey upwards. We'll stop every so often so you can take a look at different areas. Beautiful craters all over the place now. we'll definitely go check that one out over on the left, that big one with the massive whatever it is in the center. In fact, let's just go check that out now. We are going to get a little bit of color change, but not too bad. We'll still be able to make out detail, I'm sure. So let's go and zoom in a little bit with the eyepiece. Let me refocus. That is not bad at all, guys. Let me bring it in just a little bit more. Slight drift, intentional. Look at that. That is beautiful. Damn near full zoom on the eyepiece. I'd say about 10 or 9 millimeter. So we got pretty much max zoom, and that is beautiful. Look at that. Normally, when I'm this close up on my zoom, I mean, everything's just dancing around so much you can't get a clear view, so this is amazing. Look at that. Well, let's, and you can see we get towards the edge, and it does have quite a bit of movement, but you can still see pretty clear. That's a real wild looking area all over there. Sorry about that, I'm trying to take a picture there. Let's check that out. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. It's just got so much going on in this image here that I'm definitely going to be taking some screenshots and taking a further look at this. Absolutely beautiful. Let's go along the edge just a little bit and see what else we see. Oh, cool. Here's another spot coming in centered, right, centered north on the edge there. Quite unique. Probably from here we may go ahead and move to another area, but within that larger area you can see some smaller stuff that creates a, goes from north to south or south to north in a straight line. It's like little dots or little structures or something. So that's super cool. Let's get back to where we were, and let's just kind of skim over on this side and see what we got. Really, really, really cool, but a little bit fuzzier, a little bit harder to see. Still very unique. Just remember, we will never, and I mean never, see the moon the same way again that you're seeing it right now. It's ever changing. You'll always notice new things, it seems like. It's an amazing place. There you seem to have an L shape going out into the darkness, and at the very bottom we have a very, very weird kind of shape, so I'll check that out. But okay, let's move on. real big dip on that left side right there. That's pretty cool. And then look, the moon actually, gosh, it's got a lot of really weird edges. So let's zoom back out some. We'll have to refocus. And let's go ahead and see where else we got to look at tonight. Thought I'd pick that up a little clearer, but still very strange right there in the center. I'm so impressed with how calm it is. Very, very, very cool. We won't focus on that area too much. I don't like that we're losing the color. Here we are on Tycho crater, which is real noticeable there on the left. Has that large trench coming out of it. It should be clear enough for us to see that, to me, this looks like a bridge. You're going to see what we're talking about. Let me focus that. Not only do you have a lot of cool stuff happening around that area, but does that not look like a wall? And then follow me. You can see there is Tycho crater. Beautiful, beautiful area. And then from here, just go ahead and follow me, and we'll kind of go and follow this trench that I believe looks like it turns into like a bridge. You can see stuff on both sides. So look at the difference in color now, and then look how it looks like there's walls on both sides, but there's a path right down the middle or between those walls on both sides. And look, it goes all the way down, and then it ends over here where there's like these 3 craters, just slightly off center of screen right now, coming into center. Okay, so just saying that's what it looks like. No big deal. We've got these 2 light areas at the very corner of the corners, I should say. Check those out. But yeah, I could be wrong, but my goodness, it definitely looks like you can see lines going across, and then that darker path that goes between them, so it does look like a bridge to me. I've always found that to be very interesting. Okay, we'll go back to Tycho for a second because it's such a badass crater. And then let's zoom out just a little bit, not too much. Unfortunately, guys, we have to focus because we're doing a lot of zoom in tonight, and that's a good thing. So we'll go back over some, and you can see it from a distance now how it really does look like a bridge. I mean, really does to me, or some kind of a roadway or path, but it's super cool. Coming into the center right there, you can see that real dark area. That's cool. bunch of weird looking stuff in this area. Let's go check it out. Oh yeah, man. Weird stuff. Okay, let's see.